Alright, so if you were in the stream or if you weren't in the stream, I finished the Final Shape campaign last night somehow on Legendary. Listen, Legendary in itself was fun. Like I had a, but like towards the, I want to say the 10-hour mark or the whatever, because I streamed it for 16 straight hours. Oh wait, hold on. There's a triumph here. There's a triumph. Why am I turning my head when it's also in front of me? Okay, so like I was saying, streamed the Final Shape. I'm gonna give my first impressions. Honestly, I still don't think I've gotten enough sleep since I played it, but we awake and I'm kind of mixed personally. I want to start with the first major hindrance, and some of y'all might already know what I'm talking about. The servers. This has to be maybe top two. I'm not sure what the other one would be, but I'm not trying to be like dramatic. This has to be top two worst Destiny 2 launches of all time. Like, first, it wouldn't let me in the game. Right? I'm like, okay, cool. Everybody's waiting. I'm seeing Astacross, Data waiting, Mr. Fruit waiting, everybody waiting. Then I see certain people getting in. I'm like, whoa there, Nelly. I can't even log in. Right? There's no queue, no nothing. I just can't get in. So eventually, I get the bright idea. I'm like, yo, let me restart my game. I restart the game. I get it. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's gravy. It's gravy. I start the first mission on Legendary. We going. Then I stopped. I'm like, okay, my friend Joey, he wanted to run it together. So I went back, did his missions with him, and then we went forward. I think if I go back on that stream, I have been disconnected, booted from missions, sent back to the main menu about maybe 30 times. And it sounds like I'm over exaggerating, but if you look in that 16 hours, it was probably more. Like in the middle of a mission, we'd have to start the whole checkpoint over. Then it's like, it just keeps getting worse and worse, and it just progressively kills the hype for the story. If every time I do a mission, I gotta wonder if I'm gonna make it to the next mission without getting kicked. Like, I'm not, again, I know Bungie is working at their hardest to make the servers work. I'm just telling you how I felt going through the story. Right? I started off hyped as hell. By the time the end came, like, I couldn't take it anymore. I almost broke. Joey abandoned me. We got to the last mission, and we were so frustrated from getting kicked and dealing with that whole shtick that by the time we got to, I want to say, the final mission, which was, I would say, the first really big hump for us, we both just had no patience to deal with the actual activity, like the actual mission. So Joey left me. I tried doing it on my own, like I was just too tired. So instead, I LFG'd. Yo, shout out. Hold on. If I could pull up their names, because without them, none of this would have been possible. Is there recent players? Oh, there isn't. There isn't a recent players, and I don't remember their names off the top of my head. Yo, but y'all know who y'all are if y'all ever see this video. I was Mad Titan Chronos X on Bungie on Destiny 2. Thank you so much for running that final mission with me, because I was not even half awake and y'all helped me out. Yo, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the ghosts. This is the kind of shit that LFG was made for, and I really fuck with y'all for that. Thank you. That's enough on that. I would say my hype was dead by the end of the story. Like, I was really just straight face playing through it, but not because the story was bad or anything, but because the game just kept kicking me, and it weighs. Yo, it gets tiring when you are constantly being kicked in this motherfucker, bro. Sometimes it'll be mid mission, after mission, before mission. Mission don't even start. You get kicked to the main menu, then you have to wait in a queue. Holy, bro. And what should have been, I want to say maybe, what should have been maybe an 8 hour stream ended up being 16. Obviously due to us wiping, but more due to us being kicked from the servers, having to wait to get back on. Like I, and obviously the wait to actually get to play the game, which was an hour in itself. I um I want to say, in terms of the story was pretty cool. I'm enjoying the story, and I like where it's headed. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Because that would be wrong. But I really like the pacing. The pacing of the story was a little, but I really like the story. I'm excited to do the raid. Holy shit, the raid is in like 2 days, 3 days, whatever. I'm excited to do the raid, see what that's about. The Witness, yo, I ain't gonna lie. The Witness redeemed himself for me towards the end. I lost some respect for some characters personally. No, I'm just gonna say it. Zavala. Zavala, you bro. Gameplay wise, in terms of, okay, this is something I do also want to say. Legendary mode did not feel too legendary. Like, it wasn't hard like in Lightfall or even Witch Queen. Like, it just felt like easier. I'm not complaining, obviously, because it helps me complete this on our other 2 characters I now have to do this on. But it did feel marginally easier than fucking Lightfall. Lightfall, oh my god, hands down worst legendary experience I've ever had out of the 3. It's definitely 3rd. Was this a better story than Witch Queen? I need more time on that. I'm gonna run it again on normal. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna run it again on legendary. I'm gonna run it again on my Warlock and my Titan. I don't really like playing Titan, but I'll do it, I guess. Anyways, another aspect. I'm gonna count this in here too. The exotics that I got. This sniper rifle, in concept, this shit is hard. I haven't been able to use it yet because as soon as I got it, I got the offline. I couldn't take anymore. This sniper rifle right here, good shit. Like, design wise, seems cool. Then concept with the Cade's retribution shots. Personally, I want to see if I get more variations of this sword because it looks really cool with the arc. This one is obviously a random drop, a random roll, whatever. So we're gonna see. I'm really fucking with these weapons so far, man. Like, other than that, so far, at least for me, the final shape is a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10. 8.5, 9 out of 10. If we're counting the server shit, it went down to a 6 because the servers really kill. I'm telling you, with the amount of times I was kicked, the servers lucky kill my heart. But if I'm separating those, good shit, Bungie. Like, Bungie setting up something beautiful if done right. Oh, wait a minute. There's one thing I forgot to mention. Can you guess what that is? Prismatic. Listen, Prismatic is fire. I thought this was good. When I heard about Prismatic in the first, is it Twab? Is it Twab or Twib? Twab or Twib? When I heard about it, I was like, yo, that sounds broken. But actually sitting here and playing with, I can tell you, it's not broken, and it opens up so many more opportunities for you to build your character. Like, the build part of it is, the potential is beautiful, wonderful. And I haven't really played with it yet. As you can see, I haven't really touched anything yet, right? But I'm gonna get to building. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna make something beautiful. The new Arc Super, that's the only super I've gotten to play with so far. New one. Arc Super is cool. You throw a what do you call it? Joey said something like a cockery or whatever. You throw a dagger, and you teleport to the dagger and swipe. Fire. I like that. I like shit like that. That is fire. But I'm gonna play with more prismatic more. I have to. This is not my build or anything. This is just what I had acquired over the campaign. Oh, another thing I do like, instead of having to go collect tokens to get your prismatic shit, you just have to complete story modes, missions, and a couple other quests after the story. There's no strand essence. I mean, a prismatic essence or no none of that. Thank you, Bungie. That's how it should have always been. Now that we got that out of the way, I think I got everything off my chest. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoying the final shape. Did y'all even get to play the final shape? More or less finish it. Let me know what y'all thinking so far. How many times y'all got kicked? Like, all that. Like, let me know. Like, I'm gonna get out of here because I got more Destiny to play. And I'll catch up with y'all in the next one. Peace.